and 113. So this is why I kept calling out the Greenfield area. We now have a tornado warning here on this. This is just to the east of Greenfield now, but still in the area that got hammered by that EF4 just a few days ago, sadly. And now under a tornado warning just in that same vicinity here again just a few days later. And again, Winterset, again, another area that within the last couple years got hit by an EF4 tornado in that area as well. So all three of these areas that I mentioned were the higher risk areas. All three are now tornado warned on this. We still have, not to forget about this other tornado warning that's still, looks like it's still active here. Near zero, just to the west of zero here. North of Corydon along Route 34. And then that has an extended severe thunderstorm warning on it. And that has the tornado possible tag on it as well. So again, if you're in those areas, Hamilton area, Harvey, Albia, be in your safe place. Interior room, lowest floor away from windows. And again, this whole squall line here is warned for winds to 60 still on this with tornado possible tagged on this across this whole line. You can see why, because we're continuing to get tornado warnings coming out with it. And we're having more cells fire up.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Iowa.
More cells firing up here all around and south of Des Moines, Osceola area. So what will likely happen here is this main squall line will eventually end up, these will all merge in with that, would appear here as this moves this way. But again, multiple tornado warnings just west of Des Moines now at this point. Storm Prediction Center has put up a meso discussion, which we'll check out here in a moment. This new severe thunderstorm warning was just issued. This is for northwestern Lucas, Madison, Union, Clark, eastern Adair, Warren counties in the south central Iowa area here that we've been talking about till 5 a.m. This is for activity that's been near Winterset as well, some of that tornadic activity. This is noted for winds to 70 now, and this is observed source law enforcement. So law enforcement observed damaging wind threat here. Winds up to 70. Damage threat considerable. Tornado possible. This includes Des Moines, Creston, Osceola, Greenfield. So basically the whole Des Moines-ish area here now. Greenfield is already, we talked about. Carlisle, Green Valley Lake, Lakeside Casino, Avenue of the Saints Event Center, Murray, St. Charles, New Virginia, Martinsdale, Orient, Interstate 35 between mile markers 30 and 66. So again, tornado possible tagged across this whole area here. That should not be a surprise given what we continue to see here. All right. So yeah, if you're in Des Moines, interior room, lowest floor away from windows, get to your safe place in the entire Des Moines area at this point. Widespread severe thunderstorm activity with damaging winds is coming through.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Missouri.
With embedded tornadic circulations, 3 active tornado warnings with this right now coming into the Des Moines area. Folks, you can also continue to help people in the Des Moines area right now who are just kind of figuring out what's going on or maybe waking up or whatever, looking for coverage. You can do so immediately and easily within a few seconds. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, makes an immediate difference. YouTube will recommend the stream to people that are looking for the coverage, putting in searches and so forth, or just actually getting into YouTube. That is done by you guys doing that. That's the main way to help more folks get access to this. New warning that just came up here. This is in Missouri. This is actually out of the Pleasant Hill National Weather Service office. 4 counties noted here: Worth, Gentry, Nottoway, if I said that right, Northern Andrew County till 5:15. Winds to 60 noted on this. Some of the towns included on that: Maryville, Albany, Stanberry, King City, Grant City, Burlington Junction, Hopkins, Ravenwood, Skidmore, Bradyville, Barnard, Conception Junction, Sheridan, Parnell, Graham, Clearmont, Pickering, Rosendale, amongst others on this. Again, radar indicated here on this for wind up to 60 miles an hour. Multiple counties in Missouri now at this point. Chris, thank you for becoming a Category 1 channel member. You're in the Blue Springs area, just north of Pleasant Hill. Thanks for joining. Hope you're staying safe. Thank you for becoming a channel member. That helps us directly with support of equipment, both when we're doing this here in the weather room and also when we go out into the field to spot and chase as well. So very much appreciated on that. All right, so I think we're caught up here on the warnings that have just come through. So again, all of these are active then at this point. Real quick, if I zoom out, you can see there's this warning here in Missouri now. The southern portion of this, if I really briefly switch over to the, let's see here, the KC area radar, you can see some of this down here working its way towards Interstate 35, towards St. Joseph, north of the KC metro area here. Switching back over to the Des Moines area. Again, continuing to see an increase in thunderstorm activity in general here in eastern and east central Iowa. We have some discrete cells out in front of, or semi-discrete cells out in front of this main squall line. It's been bowing here for a while. So you can see that activity again southeast of Des Moines, south of Cedar Rapids, starting to approach the Quad Cities areas. Some of this looks like it's going to go between the Quad Cities and Cedar Rapids area. That'll cross Interstate 80. We'll look more at that here in a moment as well. Peace Lizard, thank you very much as well for becoming a Category 1 channel member. Very, very much appreciated there and very helpful. And again, those of you that want to help out, immediate way you can do that is just simply take a few seconds to like the stream, subscribe, turn on notifications. This will get this to more people as we move along here. So let's pause this as this is approaching Des Moines area. So we continue to see here Perry, this is right on top of Perry just about at this point. If you're in Perry, and this is why this is a good example too of why, like, when what we're trying to do here on the channel is give you advance notice before those warnings, in particular tornado warnings, are issued. And there's the warning now. It just came out as we're talking here. So it's a perfect example. You know, I mentioned quite a bit time ago here for Perry that you should assume you're in a tornado warning. Perry to Woodward, those areas. You're now just got your tornado warning issued.
There is one new tornado warning for Iowa.
So that's exactly why. We're just trying to get you earlier lead time to get to your safe places in some of these towns that aren't tornado warned yet, that we know are likely or quite possibly going to go tornado warned. So Perry, Woodward, Madrid, Luther, if you're in any of those areas, Boughton, however you say that one, all of you here need to be in your safe place. Interior room, lowest floor away from windows. Spin up type circulation here, located very close to the town of Perry at this point in time. And this is moving along, what is this route, or Highway 141 there. Anam, if I said that right, correct me if I misstated. Thank you also for becoming a Category 1 channel member. That helps out significantly as well. Peace Lizard, appreciate you gifting some of the memberships too. That again, that all helps. Okay. So again, approaching Des Moines. If you are in Des Moines, interior room, lowest floor away from windows, assume if you are in Des Moines, Iowa here, assume you are in a tornado warning at this point. You are not currently in one, but assume you are. You have multiple tornado warnings just to your northwest and southwest with multiple spin-up circulations in the area here. The warning over the area here does say tornado possible tagged with it. There's multiple spots here in particular between Winterset and Earlham. Another couple of spots here that aren't warned currently but need to be watched here just east of Redfield, just east and southeast of Dexter. They're kind of in between the two warning boxes for tornado warning boxes, that is. And then the area by Perry that we talked about. So multiple spin-up areas that are embedded within this line. And kind of the heart of it that's got that threat is coming into the whole Des Moines area here. And also points north if you're in Ames. And anywhere along Interstate 35 between Ames and Des Moines, you should be in your safe place at this point. You do not want to wait for the tornado warning to be issued. As I keep mentioning on these squall lines like this, these spin-ups occur very, very quickly. And oftentimes they can spin up and then dissipate in terms of the circulation itself within such a quick and short period of time that a warning almost in some ways doesn't always even matter because it happens so fast. And you may have occurred before that warning even gets out and may be gone before the warning's even far into progress. So that's why you just want to be proactive with this. We've seen what can happen recently. We've seen what can happen with all these tornadoes in recent weeks and months here. There's no reason to mess around. Just get to your safe place. Worst thing that happens is you get in your safe place, the storm comes through, you're safe, and, you know, that's it. No tornado or whatever. Maybe damaging winds come through straight line, but you're safe at least. There's no reason not to do that. This area here that's noted for winds to 70 with this line is coming through. It's blasting between Winterset and Osceola. This has got some particularly damaging winds with it here. This is going along Interstate 35. You do not want to be on Interstate 35 right now trying to drive between Osceola and Des Moines. This area here with winds of potentially 70 plus is approaching the area. In particular, St. Charles, New Virginia, and Martinsdale along Interstate 35. If you are anywhere in that vicinity, you do not want to try to keep driving as this blasts through. That is going to be dangerous to try to drive through this. The tornado warning that had been over here towards the town of Zero and Albia, the tornado warning there was dropped. It's still got a severe warning with a tornado possible tag on it. Still has that large hail with it. So again, if you're downstream of that there, Hamilton in particular, and anywhere right around Hamilton, you're going to have this thing, looks like probably is going to pass right over you there with very large hail. So get to your safe place in that area. Also, don't leave any pets outside. Any animals that you have that are outside will be injured by hail of ping pong ball size or greater. So do not forget pets or livestock. And then Eddyville, Oskaloosa, Layton, those areas, you're not in a warning now. Just assume you are in at least a severe thunderstorm warning with this coming through here, this little supercell here with the hail. Kelowna, Iowa City area, you should be getting to your safe place. Those are nasty storms coming through that area. This is going to cross Interstate 80. You're not going to want to be driving on Interstate 80. It's already crossing Interstate 80 near Oxford. You don't want to be driving Interstate 80 from Iowa City towards West Liberty, any of this vicinity here. You're going to get hit with this coming in. It's really moving kind of north-northeast, so with I-80 being east-west, this is going to kind of come from left to right if you're moving westbound on 80. You're going to really drive right into this as it crosses. So again, this is all getting in eastern Iowa. There's severe thunderstorm warning up near Waterloo as well here. This one, it looks like hail on this as well, and winds up to 60. Yep. So if you're in the Waterloo area just east of there, if you're near Independence, Dunkerton, Gilbertville along Interstate 380, get to your safe place. Switch back to the Des Moines radar here.